Hey, how's it going, my man?
Yes, bless up, Brandon. How you doing? I'm good.
So, I wanted to start off with where did you actually grow up? I know you're from Germany, and I
Yeah,
love your sound. I've been listening to
thanks.
it because I'm half Jamaican myself.
Right,
I'm from Manchester in Jamaica.
man. Big up.
Big up. So, where did you actually grow up in Germany, and what do you think influenced your sound as you grew?
So you asked where I come from in Germany, or which part of Germany I come from?
Yes.
Well, as I said, I'm from North Germany. I'm not sure exactly to which extent Germany shaped my sound, because I don't think, say, the city I'm from, Hamburg, has a particular sound in that sense.
Okay.
But it's always the environment you grow up with, I guess, and it's been different environments. I've been traveling, I've been moving around. Was born in Indonesia, actually. Moved to Germany when I was 9, so I had
Okay.
like those first 9 years are quite decisive, I guess, in the way a personality gets shaped. So
Definitely.
yeah, it was Indonesia first, actually, where I got that music vibe. Because my dad is a
Okay.
musician as well. I mean, not professional musician, but
But he's been doing music.
he's been doing music.
Yes.
And my granny sings, my cousins sing, my aunties sing. So yeah, it was quite natural to grow up in a musical surrounding.
Saatnya nanti dreadlocks masuk berdenang dengan Tóke.
Benar
Rap
sekali.
Muhammad alongside Tóke.
Yeah, there's one little humble word citizen called Tóke alongside the reggae ambassador of Indonesia, opening all
Young
bars.
King, tell him about it.
Open the world, shut the borders down and tell every boy and girl, wake up the people all over town. Tell them say we moving, 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 moving. Yeah, yeah. Open the world, shut the borders down and tell every boy and girl, wake up the people all over town. Tell them say we moving, moving, moving. I'm an a world citizen, nobody come with the division. Man, I believe in nations and religions. Same way, man, I believe in race, cause these are the things we facilitate killing and eliminate the bridges that are building it. Isolate me apart in the images, separating the parts of a bridging them. See, never ate in the art, I'm bridging them. I believe in socialization, of course it matters where you live, where you came from. The environment where you grow up at a striking time will shape your behavior. So make we get rid of the papers, we not go let them break us to die. All together and courageous, see the world is connected, what goes around comes around. You throw up a stone, me say it must come down. So every step that you take, a reaction awaits. So don't forget we tried and ponder same way. Open the world, shut the borders down and tell every boy and girl, wake up the people all over town. Tell them say we moving, moving, moving. Yeah, yeah. Open the world, shut the borders down and tell every boy and girl, wake up the people all over town. Tell them say we moving,
Selassie I,
moving,
Selassie I.
moving. Tell them
Yo, 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 yo. Open the world and come up, lift the people them with music. Life could never be mastered, you and I forever students. Searching for meaning of what's really to be human. What's some around the world and turn it into ruins. Them riding an ego trip in the name of Allah or Elohim. Want the world to see through them evil and black and white limited sight them see no thing. Never see the spectrum, keep a man's run. Teach deception, we keep a distance. Gideon come, tell me who could withstand. Show more love and the world will live long. No run to them, we are go stay far, I stay far. Anytime they want me wage war, I wage war. Are they so greedy, them I take all, I take all. So fly the gate and open the world. We not agree to the murder business or end up in a them long hit list. One round the world like your name Genghis, and one the people them coexist. We work for world citizenship, fight until the wicked elements quit. Hatred and prejudice get dismissed. His majesty otherwise kingship. Yeah, 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 open the world, shut the borders down to every boy and girl. Wake up the people in the town. Tell them say we moving, 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 moving. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Open the world, shut the borders down. Tell every boy and girl, wake up the people in the town. Tell
sound travel from Jamrock to Italy to Germany to Indonesia. Music is a border-free zone. So we say open the world. Yeah, yeah. Ras Muhammad salam damai. Indonesia salam damai. Jakarta salam damai. Yeah. Tell them bass plate.
So where did you hear the reggae sound that really just pushed it for you? That was like, this is it.
It was actually at this one festival in Germany, but because, you know, I don't know whether you know about this, but Germany is full of reggae festivals in summer. Full of reggae festivals. Like, basically you can go to 2 reggae festivals each weekend, like in summer from like June to end of August. You know, and I'm not even talking about outside of Germany, because, you know, in Europe, thank God you can travel and, you know, you can just cross the borders very easily. Like to Spain, to Holland, to Switzerland, to France. And it's pure reggae festivals, man. There's so many reggae festivals. So it's amazing. So anyway, it was one of these festivals where a friend of mine dragged me to. It's called Reggae Jam.
Okay.
It's not too far from my hometown, in a place called Berzenbroek, a small little place. It's like basically like a little town that they turned into a whole reggae festival.
Nice.
Yeah. So it was at that festival actually where, I caught that reggae bug, so to say. I didn't expect anything. I wasn't a big reggae fan before that, but it was just that festival experience, and it was not even any particular artist or band, but just the vibes,
and
the atmosphere of the people, just the whole energy surrounding the music. Plus, you know, I've been a musician for basically all my life, or I've been dealing with music. Plus, there was something interesting to the music somehow, to the musical part about it, and I couldn't really understand yet. Like, I couldn't really grasp what that was, but I felt it, you know. So that was 2011, man. So I'm not that long into reggae yet,
okay,
so to say.
And that's how you would define your style of music, right? Reggae.
You know, it's always a tricky thing, you know, to define artists. I wouldn't consider myself strictly a reggae artist, actually.
Okay.
I also have that folk culture in me a lot. So I mean, I don't like to limit myself to genres. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so whatever comes out. So I don't know whether you heard my first record called Trodden with the Vision, which was my first EP.
Okay.
Basically, the first project I stepped forward with, and you can hear traces of, like, you know, acoustic, singer-songwriter, folk kind of vibe in it as well. So
Definitely.
I put out I jump on hip hop beats sometimes, and you know what I mean. It's just the vibes. So it depends on the vibes. But yeah, reggae's the thing. So
Reggae's the thing. Definitely, I feel you on that. So. Do you ever get nervous before your performances, like when you're about to go out there on the stage? Because I know, like, I'm just a little small-time actor out here, and I get super nervous. So I can't imagine what it's like as you being on a stage in front of thousands. Like, how does that? Do you ever get nervous?
For sure, man. I mean, it doesn't even depend on the amount of people in the audience. You know what I mean? Like, I just did an acoustic tour for the first time in Germany, playing small venues, like even like 40 to 50 people sometimes.
Okay.
Acoustic, alone on stage, and like I was nervous, man. I was nervous
because it's just you. It's only you, and it's just a small crowd.
Exactly, without my band, you know. But just me on stage, and I got nervous, man. Like even more nervous than, you know, when I'm touring with my band, because you're man. You know, my songs are very personal. They're very personal. Like, it's, you know, whatever I experience, whatever I feel, you know, eventually will be in a song of mine. So you feel naked sometimes on stage in a sense. So especially when you play acoustic. But to answer your question, yeah, I do get nervous for sure. And I'm a newcomer still. I'm not in the business for that long. So those thousands of people you were talking about,
they're coming.
They're just coming now.
I'm speaking them in there. So,
Right.
what kind of jobs did you have before you really caught on to this?
I'm still quite young, 25. So what I actually did before was I was still studying. I was still in college.
Okay.
So yeah, still from there, and I always tried to do some. I did some little volunteering jobs and some what is it called? I worked in a home for like disabled people for a while.
Okay.
Did that for about 1 year, and then I used to work in a studio where I eventually recorded my EP.
What are you going to school for? Like, what's your degree?
Well, the subject I took was arts and cultural management.
Okay.
Yeah, so I finished that in 2015, I guess. And
Nice.
yeah, it was basically something like business administration with the focus on arts and the cultural sector, basically.
What would you say is the best piece of advice that you've ever been given?
Oh man, that's a very good question, man. I don't know whether this advice was like vocally given to me by somebody that I'm about to say right now, but the more I do this music thing and the more I'm diving into the business as well, and the longer my career or the more it's expanding, the more I understand that if the most holy thing you have is your art, and basically that creative space you have within you.
Okay.
And you really need to learn to protect that from certain energies from outside. And that's what I'm learning still.
Okay.
Because I started off with this music career, basically saying, what, I'm just gonna do music, and let's see. I'm gonna put it out. I'm gonna put it out there, and let's see how people react to it. And naturally, this business it's a tricky business. Obviously, I'm sure you heard about it. There are a lot of interdependencies and stuff. And I really want to get back to that initial vibe of, what, I'm just gonna put out music and be free and do my thing. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
And then the people will probably, get hooked up to it somehow in some way.
Either like it or not. You feel me?
Or not.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I guess focusing on your and this is not supposed to sound egoistic or anything, but focusing on yourself basically, and on your art.
On your art.
And sharpening that craft, because I think a lot of musicians also underestimate that you need to work really hard on songwriting, on singing, and just need to try to get better every day. So
what is it that you do to keep yourself motivated to continue this journey and to keep you focused on, this is what I'm going to do, no matter how hard it gets, no matter how sometimes it may seem like things aren't going the right path or things are slow right now? What is it that motivates you to just keep pushing forward no matter what?
Well, a lot of times it's just feedback, it's feedback I get from people. And what I've been focusing on within the last couple of months was, trying to contact elder artists, people who are in the business for a while already. Especially German artists now, because I can link them better and see them here. And, basically I'm a trainee. You know what I mean? I'm a student.
You're a student.
And people like these are teachers, you know what I mean? I don't know whether you know this artist called Jacoustics. He's a big artist in Europe actually, and he's from Germany. Went on tour with Gentleman and stuff like that. And I was on tour with him in April for like 6 shows in Germany, and we just talked a lot, man. Talk, and I'm just open to any advice, you know what I mean? So yeah, I'm super grateful if I get advice and input from people like these, and who can give me certain hints, and and I'm actively looking for that as well. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And that's actually what keeps me motivated as well, because you can see, all right, this guy's been on stage or on tour for 15 or 20 years,
Exactly.
and it's still working. So what's the key to that, basically?
Exactly.
So yeah, I really see myself as a student, and I'll still be a student. Actually, everybody's, as Ras Muhammad puts it in the Open the World song, life could have never been mastered, you and I forever students. So
all right.
you gotta start learning, you know what I mean? And I'm just 25, and I'm just in the business for 2.5 years or something like that.
True. True, my youth. Definitely.
This is like, I've done a couple of interviews, but this is not my thousandth interview or anything, you know what I mean? So I'm learning, I'm open, and I give thanks for the experiences and the learnings I'm able to make, and the encounters I'm able to make through music.
What is your best song that you would say, in your opinion?
The song.
Like the one that just comes from your heart, not the most popular song, but the song that means the most to you, like out of all your songs.
Right. All right. So I'm not a big fan of like rankings. But I get where you're coming from. Like one song that gets me super emotional every time I play it on stage it's called Movements. I don't know whether you've heard it. It's the last song, or the last song before the bonus track on my album. It's an acoustic song. So it basically goes back to the roots where I came from, meaning guitar and vocals, very pure. And that song basically documents my decision-making process. When I had to make the decision, all right, am I gonna do music full time or not? Am I gonna put 100% or 150% this or not? Or am I gonna kind of, go to school and do the corporate thing? You know what I mean? So that song was written in that phase of doubt and of like not being able to decide, and just weighing, and very emotional time actually. So maybe even the decision was made with that song. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Because the lyrics just came out. Maybe it was just like, all right, look how this song came out. Maybe I just need to focus on the music. And yeah, I get very emotional every time I play that song.
Yeah. Well, movements. Yes, I am setting sail now. Movements. And it's gonna be a long, long way. Movement. Yes, I am setting sail now. Movement. And it's gonna be a long, long way. I'm setting sail, casting off today. Sharpen my thoughts, try not to be afraid. And though I know it's a stormy way, I make this step cause I feel it's the right one, yeah. I'm casting off, leaving the harbor behind. Goodbye, a safe shore, it might be a while. The ocean's shaking and the waves real high. Still I know this is the right time. So I say movement. Yes, I am setting sail now. Movement, movement. And it's gonna be a long, long, long way. Movement. Yes, I am setting sail now. Movement, movement. And it's gonna be a long, long way. See, the storm nearly kicked me off my boat today. I held on to my vision, held on to my faith. This open sea is mysterious, indeed at times dangerous, and yet so free. Yes, so free. Yeah, free. Hey, hey. Movement, movement. Yes, I am setting sail now. Movement, movement. And it's gonna be a long, long, long way. Movement, movement. Yeah, I'm setting sail now. Movement, movement. Hey, hey. It's gonna be a long way, when I'm free. Oh yeah,
Are there any current projects you're working on? Any new music?
Yes, I'm about to drop a mixtape due to be released end of May.
Okay.
With an Indonesian sound, because I was in Indonesia last year in October, touring with Ras Muhammad.
All right.
And he basically has a sound system over there. And while I was there, staying at his house, we recorded a bunch of songs.
Nice.
Basically remixes from songs of mine. You know, I'm jumping on some old school Studio One rub-a-dub rhythms.
Nice.
as well as you know, some very new music. You know what I mean?
Last question.
Okay. Yeah.
What because I want you to get better so you can keep doing your thing. What words of inspiration would you give and pass along to others? Just as a, this is what I want people to know, and just something uplifting that you would like for your people. And then maybe one more question if this isn't the last one. One more.
Right, all good, man. All good. I'm good, man. One thing that really made me want to do music was after I saw Chronic's interview.
Okay.
On stage, that Jamaican program on stage. You know what he said? And I actually quoted that line in my first single ever I put out ever. He said, "Your dream will become a nightmare if you don't fulfill it."
That's woof.
That's deep, man.
That's deep. You're right.
And that made me like, all right, I'm going to the studio right now. And you know what I mean?
That's deep. That's real deep. That's definitely deep.
Brandon, big up.
You too. Big up, my man.
Thanks, man. All the best, man.
All right. Talk to you later.
Love. All right.
Skibbity bong, skibbity bibbity bibbity bong. Hey, hype ting, no makeup, no fake up, no need, no disguising. Natural woman for be the right thing. Instead of party and beer, she prefer reading and writing. Conversations enlightening, cause she gives me perspectives I haven't been citing. It's not about citing, it's about creating your own chain of thoughts. She says it's worth trying, yeah. Oh boy, so let me tell you about this woman of mine. She got me head over heels cause she one of a kind. And me say me love her cause she keeping it real. Through the good and the better, that's the way that I feel. Let me tell you about this woman of mine. She got me head over heels cause she one of a kind. And me say me love her cause she keeping it real. Through the good and the better, that's the way that I feel, yeah. Instead of shopping and shopping, she chooses art. Cause in materialism there's no fulfillment for her heart, no inspiration for her mind, in a senseless consumption. So she prefer exploring the world in her time. This feeling exciting, no cheating, no lying. Who knows where this is going, let's see what the time brings. But right you know me feel the love light shining, bright and explosive like lightning. Pow! Yeah. So let me tell you about this woman of mine. She got me head over heels cause she one of a kind. And me say me love her cause she keeping it real. Through the good and the better, that's the way that I feel. Let me tell you about this woman of mine. She got me head over heels cause she one of a kind. And me say me love her cause she keeping it real. Through the good and the better, that's the way that I feel, yeah. She not care about categories. She says seeing the individual is mandatory. So she not care if you're fat or hairy, black or married. We're all on the same journey, and every single one has their back to carry. So no matter whether your name is Murat or Harry, one love applies to everybody necessarily. The spirit is ingrained in our soul. Oh, me love the way how she roll. Me love the way she not conform with authorities. Whoa. Me love the way she conscious about different realities. And she not care what the all of them I want to see. She have her own personality. Self-reflection, that's her policy. I'm got to be part of her life and her family. So let me tell you about this woman of mine. She got me head over heels cause she one of a kind. And me say me love her cause she keeping it real. Through the good and the better, that's the way that I feel. Let me tell you about this woman of mine. She got me head over heels cause she one of a kind. And me say me love her cause she keeping it real. Through the good and the better, that's the way that I feel, yeah. Woman of mine, one of a kind. And keeping it real, way that I feel. Woman of mine, one of a kind.